Hello everyone, it is me, the Grand Cat, and welcome to another Grand Cat review. Today we are going to be looking at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, our first Ultimate figure, and it is the Pizza Monster. Yes, that is absolutely right, and it is called Ultimate for a reason, folks. It is a very, very cool creature, and he is pretty ginormous. So before we do anything else, let's look at the scale of this thing. Of course, it's from a very, very iconic episode, and you can see that he towers over the size of the regular turtles. He is double the height of them, and let's even compare him to Captain Zarak, the Triceratons, and you can see that he even towers over him as well, and the Triceratons are pretty massive. And last thing, to just do a quick comparison size, is a little Roadkill Rodney, which you see barely just comes up past the knee of the Pizza Monster. So it is absolutely ginormous. Now, the Pizza Monster, he is an Ultimate figure, and he doesn't come in a 2-pack, he only comes by himself. And he doesn't come with many accessories, but he does come with some. So we're going to be looking at those as well, but let's look at the articulation of him. So he has a working jaw, he has a movable neck as well, and it's on 2 ball joints. One here, and one on this part here as well. Of course, working jaw. The shoulders go all the way out to a T-pose. He has these really weird double elbows, because you see here, now of course the Pizza Monster is loosely based on the xenomorphs from the movie Aliens, with of course Ripley and such. Back at this point in season 2 of the Turtles, they were throwing basically everything at the wall and seeing what sticks. You had the Fly episode with Baxter Stockman. You had the thing with Shredder creating Krang's body, where he did the Frankenstein. He did the "it's alive" thing. Oh, that knee just became very, very loose there. I got very, very worried. I thought something might have broke, but no, it does seem to be okay. So I'll just need to be very careful with that little joint in there. So that was mildly worrying. This is, of course, the first time that I've taken him out of the packaging. But he does seem to be very, very cool. Seems to be very, very nice looking. So let us take a look at his accessories. The wrists are very, very stiff. Do move, rotation, like so, and the same with this one as well. Oh, a little bit of paint just chipped off, that's fine. It probably hasn't been rotated or moved before. I assume that the person before this, doing this before me, of course these are second hand, which is why there isn't an unboxing of them. And I did the unboxing of the second hand figures in one big video beforehand, so you can check that as well. Okay, let's look at the accessories that he comes with. Of course, just comes in this little bag. So similar to the Triceratons, we have the tail, but the tail is ginormous by comparison to the size of the Triceratons, so that's going to be pretty cool to look at. He does come with the baby version of the Pizza Monsters, which of course they hatch from the meatballs. The meatballs are the Dimension X eggs, and then they can burn through walls and everything. This is a little device. Now I'm not sure, is this the device that Michelangelo used to shock them? Oh man, it's been a while since I've seen the episode, but Shredder has a little device like this, which is what allows him to control these things. That might be the little controller device. Actually, that's probably more likely what that is. And we have the Ufo Pizza with the pizza inside, and the pizza, of course, is actually removable. You can see that it does have some meatballs on there. The pizza slices are all together, and the box is actually its own thing. It has open closability, it doesn't have anything in the back, but in the front does say Ufo Pizza. So Very, very cool to see. And let's equip the tail to the pizza monster. So it doesn't come with any additional hands or claws or anything like that, just pretty much what you see, it's what you get. So let us just force this tail in here. It's pretty stiff, to say the least. It's a large ball joint for a small hole, but I'm sure if you work with it, and again, when you're trying to push it in, this little bit here does keep moving, so you just have to get the right point and then just try and work it in. Sometimes if you just use a bit of rotation as well, that can help. Okay, we're just going to try this off camera. Just give me half a second. And there we go. Just took me a hot second there, but we did get the tail in. I think it's all the way in, and it does have a lot of rotation actually on it. So it can go all the way down, or you can have it all the way up, or you can just have it straight out like such. There's nothing that connects it to this part here, so there's no worrying about the colours or the art on it. Of course, this part here is a darker yellow than the front part here, and that's because they're trying to do the shading. They're trying to give it that distinct look from the cartoon. So I think we're going to pose him a little bit like this. I'm going to try and give him... So with this tail downwards, it actually gives a lot of stability as well. And he is a larger figure, so that is pretty cool. So I think we're going to try and give him just a kind of like, rawr, I'm a big monster kind of look to him. So we don't get any accessories or things, so we don't have anything that can work with that. The legs actually kind of remind me a bit of the creature from the Black Lagoon, which is a cult classic Hammer horror film, of course. Part of the Hammer horror series, along with Frankenstein and Dracula and the Mummy and such. The creature from the Black Lagoon is the one that tends to not get as much love as the others, the kind of forgotten one. That and, well, I suppose Nosferatu, but Nosferatu wasn't actually Hammer horror, was he? I don't think. Pretty sure he wasn't. I'm pretty sure the whole idea with Nosferatu was that they were trying to do Dracula, but they didn't have the rights to Dracula, so that's why they made Nosferatu instead. I don't know how I got into that subject on a Turtles unboxing video. So, he is pretty cool. Legs are a little bit loose, which worries me a bit. I prefer when they are more sturdy, so that they can definitely get a bit more of a stand to them. There's no foot rotation. I kind of expect this to have a bit of a thing with the hand, with the foot, you know, where the foot has that little rotation just on the toes, but unfortunately it doesn't have that. I think I managed to jam my thumb and part of that there. Not sure what part of it I was working with there, that part of my hand got caught in there. But there we go. So let's see how that looks now that he's posed in comparison to, say, Slash. And you can see there that there is a pretty cool height difference. It looks pretty awesome. Let's pose the pizza with a little small pizza monster on the front of it. And you can have the little pizza device that falls into the water just there at the foot of Slash, which isn't actually making it on camera because we have to use quite a tall shot, so there's actually a line here at the bottom that isn't being used. And there we go. So that is the pizza monster. It's very, very cool. And I think that is going to be it for this video, folks. Before we finish, let's just put him on a little pedestal and we'll give him a quick little 360 around, shall we? And there we are, and you can see that he doesn't even entirely fit in the shot. He is such a gigantic beast. But there we go. So, with that said, folks, I think he's a very, very lovely figure. You can hopefully see all the detail on him as he rotates around slowly. And with that said, folks, I think this is going to be the end of this video. So I really hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, give us a like, share and subscribe. If you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these videos go up, and we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.